Hello everyone, this is Girl Leanders, and this is the first episode of Unscripted My Little Pony review, and it's just like the title. I do not have a script with me, and I'm just reviewing episode Flight to the Finish, unscripted. So, anyways, let's jump into the episode. Okay, so you got the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and they're in class at the start of the episode, and Miss Harshwinny comes in, which is actually, I found surprising because I actually didn't think they would bring her back. I thought it was just going to be like a dead end story, like a one shot. But it turns out to be the Equestria Games is starting, and they need flag carriers for Ponyville to represent. And the whole class has to go into teams and figure out a flag carrying routine. So, of course, it's not like Scootaloo or Sweetie Belle. We're gonna team up with Snips and Snails or something. Whoops. That's just weird, and it probably wouldn't happen. So of course, they team up with each other, and they decide to make a flag carrying routine. So their flag carrying routine is about the different types of ponies coming together, which is pretty normal. I mean, you have that in Canterlot too, but you get the point. But anyways, so they make an awesome flag carrying routine and woo Rainbow Dash, but Rainbow Dash cannot make like a great expression because Miss Harshwinny at the beginning of the episode tries to calm down Rainbow Dash, saying that if she overreacts too much all the time, then she will lose her job. So Rainbow Dash really wants this job, which is a really good side story with its own moral too. And she really wants this job, so she tries to calm herself down a bit, which ends up being very hard for the ponies and herself, um, for her trying to act professional. So what Rainbow Dash does is she thinks it's amazing, but she cannot. She has to act professional, like Miss Harshwinny says. So she says that it's okay. So that gives the Cutie Mark Crusaders, like, it just tells them that it's okay, but they are a bit worried that it's not good enough, just because Rainbow Dash's professionalism got in the way. So that ruined the plot with Scootaloo. So Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon come into the episode, um, telling, uh, sorry, telling the Cutie Mark Crusaders that they have a Pegasus pony that can't even fly. So, and of course her friends back her up because Miss Harshwinny never said anything about that, apparently. But I guess Scootaloo got her feelings really hurt and spends the next few days practicing hard on flying with no prevail, which is not working out. So they only have a few days left to work, and all Scootaloo's thinking about is herself and her flying. Her friends are trying to get her out of it. It's not really working. So that's okay. So on the train, since she can't fly, she decides not to go. So Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo go without her. And finally, Rainbow Dash kind of gets rid of her professionalism. See, this is where the episode breaks. Rainbow Dash gets rid of her professionalism on the train, and then the Cutie Mark Crusaders find out that it was fine all along. And then Rainbow Dash finds out that she isn't on the train, so they all go after Scootaloo, tell her the story, and then they're off. And then they win the flag carrying show. So that's where the episode ends off, with them at the Equestria Games. Now, Rainbow Dash is actually a big contribution to this episode, because if she wasn't there and there was a different coach, it might have been a bit different. Because during the episode at the end, Scootaloo was actually really, really sad that she couldn't fly, mostly because she wanted to be just like Rainbow Dash when she carried the flag for Cloudsdale a few years back. But Rainbow Dash tells her that she has to be herself and stuff, which is probably really corny, but you know. So, and Rainbow Dash also learns that Rainbow Dash actually learns something herself. It's like a mini moral. But Rainbow Dash learns that professional all the time because it ruins people's expectations on you. So in the end, you got Miss Miss Harshwinnie, freaking out about the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and then Rainbow Dash is all like, "But you told me to be professional, and look at you." So I guess that's pretty much how the episode works out. Um, the colors are really nice, like a normal My Little Pony episode, I'm pretty sure, but um, there's a lot of little goodies in there because there might have been Derpy or whatever, but let's just forget that. So, I mean, not forget that, but I mean, let's just pretend that none of the background ponies exist. It mainly focuses on the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Rainbow Dash working on her overreaction. So, this also um can this also like makes Rainbow Dash's element of loyalty a lot stronger because a lot of people are thinking that maybe Rainbow Dash should be honesty and Applejack be loyalty. But I mean, I guess this hardens the fact that she's really loyal to Miss Harshwinnie and keeps herself a little more confined with her professionalism. So that for me is the standard point where she is known for being the element of loyalty and not honesty. So maybe that was just added because of that, or I don't know. But I guess that ends our little review for Flight to the Finish. Um, Overall, I liked the episode. It's not really my cup of tea, but yes. So, anyways, see you on the next unscripted pony review, and goodbye.